Hey there, my name is Chris Palmer. In today's local business citation myths video, what I'd like to share with you is some massive citation myths for your local business. I get consistently asked, Chris, I've moved locations. Do I need to pay $1,000 for a citation cleanup? Or Chris, I changed my phone number. Do I need to clean all these up? What should I do? And the answer is, if you still have access to those profiles, do you need to go in there and change out the details? If you have access to it, definitely it's worth your time to go into the most authoritative sources, right? Your Yelp, Monta, MapQuest, Google My Business, Bing Places, Apple Maps, right? Your top places, and go in there and change out those details. Yes, if you can, definitely take care of it, especially in those locations. And you should still have access to those as well. But let's say, for instance, that you just can't. Do you have to stress and pay $1,000 or $500 or $400 to a company to go out there and recreate a new profile and then reach out to the company to have them to remove it? And the answer is no, and here's why. If we pull up this page here just to catch you up to speed, all right? Chris Palmer Marketing is my business. I did a brief search. And what I mean by citations and citation cleanups, and I'm going to walk you through exactly what you need to do in order to, be on the up and up, make sure your business is secure, all right? So if we take a look here, the most prominent citation, structured citation, is Google Business Profile. As you can see here, this is mine for my business, and you can see name, address, phone number is listed. Now, some other citations that pop up are going to be companies like Monta. All right, I'll go ahead and show you this one. Monta, name, address, phone number is listed. MapQuest, again, it's another local business citation. Name, address, phone number is listed, and it goes on and on. And this is what I'm talking about when I speak about a citation, a structured business, local business citation. What that is are those sites that I just showed. So is Google My Business. Now, do I need to go and pay? No, because Google always rewards freshness. And what I mean by this is I went through this myself. I asked myself the same question you're asking yourself if you're watching this video. Is I had a business, I've had multiple business addresses in the past. So much so that it's like Chris Palmer Marketing, Pottsville. Okay, I've had other locations, but let's just say this. Google My Business, Chris Palmer Marketing in Pottsville. And if you take a look here, there's old sites that pop up, but what ends up happening are these sources update or purge. So in this instance, look at this. They changed out the phone number, right? Because the site purge, this is just one example. The phone number they left messed up, but my website, my link is still there. They can still get to my website, right? So what I'm getting at is I want to walk you through the process of, instead of paying $1,000, let me walk you through what you need to do to avoid this myth. Google is going to always reward the freshest, because when I search for Chris Palmer Marketing, right, Google's going to reward the freshest, right? So what's showing up is my Inc profile, right? This is a citation of sorts, right? Also, it's going to pop up my Twitter, but also my Monta. And if we take a look here, Monta, it has the correct address. The MapQuest, correct address, right? Yelp, the new Yelp, look at the new address, the same phone number, right? 810-1080. You see, Google rewards freshness. I went in, I rebuilt the same most authoritative citations, and then what I did in order to cement the new details was submit to data aggregation. So say you move, you have a new address, or maybe you change your phone number. Go out and build the most authoritative citations again, okay? And then submit to data aggregation. This way you're able to save money and time if you can't get inside of there and change it out yourself. Because don't waste time. You want to have it up there, but you don't need to scrutinize over it. Oh, it has to be the same all over the place. No. Those old citations are still linked to your website. You submit your newest listings to the most authoritative. Yelp, Monta, MapQuest, Foursquare, right? Google My Business, local Bing Places. You're also going to do your Yahoo business, and then you're going to have to go in there and do your Foursquare if I didn't say that already, right? Make sure that these are taken care of, and then submit to data aggregation. Now, if you take a look at data aggregation, if you're wondering, well, what is it? It's going to be another way to distribute your name, address, and phone number. And these are the second most authoritative places, right? Like after your maps, your Google Maps and your Bing Maps and your Apple Maps, these are next in line. So what it's going to do is I submit, and then it's going to go and just validate that information that I just created on those websites for me. So I recreate the most authoritative ones. I submit to data aggregation. It validates everything. And then on top of it, these sites, say you had an old Yelp and you can't get in there and edit it, Yelp purges every year, right? So it's going to keep the freshest result. This happened with me. That's why I'm sharing this information with you. They're going to purge out the site and they're going to reward the freshest. So is Google. So don't stress out about, oh, I changed an address or I did this. Do I have to pay a company? No. Recreate, submit to your data aggregation. My name's Chris Palmer. If you have any questions, feel free. Go ahead and ask in the section below. And I always look forward to seeing you in the next Local Business Citations, Local SEO Myths video. I hope that this was helpful. Thank you so much for your time and have a great day. Bye-bye.